Right, 21 April 2025, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick update ahead of the big announcement by Bombshell, that is Blessed Geza. So today we're having and waking up to an important announcement, and that is Tagwirei replacing Chiwenga. So this is now in process, and this is the most important thing that is going to be happening. The replacement of Chiwenga is currently underway, and it's got far-reaching implications. So the reason why everything is quiet on the Zanu-PF side is because they've now started the process of replacing Chiwenga, one of the most dangerous moves that Mnangagwa has ever made. So this is currently underway. Mnangagwa is strategizing on how to remove Chiwenga. So that is what is most important, and you are going to see something very big within the next few days. So that is the replacement of Chiwenga and Mohadi with what Mnangagwa calls a new team. That is what is currently underway. And Mnangagwa is trying to find a way of doing this without causing the worst chaos that you've ever seen. So overnight, there has been an announcement, and the announcement is that Chiwenga, well, not Chiwenga, Tagwirei here, Zimbabwe business mogul. So I have to be carefully move through this. Zimbabwe business mogul, Tagwirei. The process of co-opting him into the Central Committee has now been finalized. So Tagwirei is going to replace a member of the Central Committee who has passed away. And that member of the Central Committee is called Eleutario Mahara. So Eleutario Mahara passed away, and Tagwirei is now going to replace that member of the Central Committee. Previously, it was not clear how Tagwirei was going to get into the Zanu-PF Central Committee. The entrance of Tagwirei into the Central Committee has been opposed by Chiwenga. So I want you to understand what has happened. Chiwenga was opposed to the entrance of Tagwirei into the Central Committee. Last month, Tagwirei tried to make a presentation at the Central Committee together with the Tungwarara, and Chiwenga walked them out. He ordered them to be removed from the Central Committee meeting as they were not members. So what Mnangagwa now wants to do is to change the top, because he believes that there's too much noise at the top. And what he wants to do is to replace Chiwenga and at the same time replace Mohadi. And the two people that are coming is Opam Chinguri as one of the vice presidents, and also Tagwirei, with the replacement in the Ministry of Defense probably being Valerius Wanda. So those three names are going to feature prominently in what is happening. So Tagwirei heading for the vice presidency directly. And this is not going to take long because it's been motivated. So this announcement was made last night by Goodwill's Masimirebwa. If you go to the Herald newspaper today, you're going to see that they're making the announcement that Tagwirei is going to replace Eleutario, or the late Eleutario Mahara, inside of the Central Committee. So this is a big move taking place within the Zanu-PF Central Committee. Tagwirei is very ambitious. He is very, very ambitious. And he's basically the CEO of the Zimbabwean government. He basically runs everything. And previously, you've seen me talking to Tinashe Jonasi here, who was in the CIO, who explained that every Monday, or is it Tuesday, Tagwirei, the former Reserve Bank governor, they meet with Mnangagwa to discuss his finances. So they're basically working on his finances. And the strategy here is simple. As soon as Mnangagwa is removed, he wants people who are able to protect his interests. And Chiwenga is probably going to walk into a central committee that largely supports Mnangagwa. And this is what Mnangagwa's plan is. Mnangagwa knows that he's going to be removed, but he's making strategic moves on the financial side. So remember, there are two sides. There's the financial side, then there's the military side. The political side is covered. What has happened on the security side is that Mnangagwa has made many changes. So let me show you the changes that Mnangagwa has made, which are quite obvious. These have happened in public. So Mnangagwa has made changes at the level of the generals. So that is the intelligence. He has changed the police. He has changed the head of the army. He has changed the head of the Air Force. And he has also changed the head of the prison service. So everyone has been changed. The only people that have not been changed are people from the business side. So those who are handling the business of Mnangagwa have not been changed, and they are not in a powerful position. So if Mnangagwa was to be removed, then the political side and the business side will not be covered, and Mnangagwa would make massive losses. So he's now making that move, and the placement of Tagwirei in the Central Committee is very strategic. He's going to make sure that Tagwirei protects his interests within the business sector. So this is purely from a business side of view, a point of view, and also in terms of the massive investments in Mutapa, where Tagwirei is going to play a big part, and also generally, if you look at all the investments that Mnangagwa has made, most of them are in Zimbabwe. But what Mnangagwa has done is that he has kept his wealth inside of assets, specifically gold and Bitcoin. And I've explained to you in the past how this has happened. And Tagwirei has been the man behind that strategy. Tagwirei last week explained how he's got assets outside of the country. You saw that interview that Tagwirei did when I was preaching. So he was giving a sermon and he explained that he's got assets outside of Zimbabwe. So previously we have said Tagwirei has got concentration risk in Zimbabwe, but it turns out that he's got a lot of assets outside of Zimbabwe. He has said it himself during that sermon. So let me slow down. It's very important for us to understand what's happening now. Whilst we're all looking at the removal of Mnangagwa, Mnangagwa is making moves to remove Chiwenga at the same time that is going to be removing Mohadi. So let's see how Chiwenga is going to maneuver. Be very aware that there is multiple actions taking place. That is the removal of Mnangagwa on one side and the removal of Tagwirei, of Chiwenga by Tagwirei. So the team ya Chiwenga is trying to remove Mnangagwa. The team ya Mnangagwa is trying to remove Chiwenga. That is what's happening right now. And it's going to get very public. You're going to see a public move, which started yesterday with Mnangagwa going out of circulation. So Mnangagwa has disappeared. No one knows where he is. This happened ahead of the 31st of March protest. Mnangagwa has disappeared. No one knows where he is. He's probably sitting in his bunker right now. And they're going to see him again when we go to ZITF. That's very important. They're going to see Mnangagwa at ZITF if nothing happens tomorrow. So he's going to look at 22 and 23, and they're going to see Mnangagwa thereafter. And when he comes out, he's going to come out with a big announcement. What is certain is that this cannot be allowed to go on forever and ever. So Mnangagwa is totally fed up, and Chiwenga is also fed up. So these men are now going to confront each other, and the end result is simple. One of them is going to come out on top, but Mnangagwa has made the first move. The announcement that Tagwirei is going to be replacing Eleutario Mahara is a challenge on Chiwenga, who had said Tagwirei is not part of the Central Committee and moved him out of a meeting. So that happened last month. Tagwirei now formally coming in, and we're going to see also the coming into the vice presidency of Opam Chinguri, or alternatively of Valerio Spanda. So that move is coming and it has started. So now you're going to see a big move here. That is the first move. Let's see what is next. And that is going to happen within the next few days. The situation we have now, where Mnangagwa has got no power, he seems to be powerful and they're not powerful. I do not think he's going to allow it. And this to me is the first move that is made tonight. So overnight, that is when the announcement was made. And as I said, you can go check this out in the Herald newspaper. So don't think that they will announce it the way that you expect, like openly. There is going to be a sudden thing happening. An event is going to happen suddenly this week. And then everything is going to come out to the public. You are going to see the first attack on each other. So Mnangagwa attacking Chiwenga and Chiwenga attacking Mnangagwa before everything comes to a head. We have not reached that point yet where these two men have fought in public. That moment is coming. And if that happens with the Mnangagwa moving first, then Chiwenga is totally going to be annihilated. But if he removes Chiwenga, I accept the military guys to make a move on Mnangagwa. But as I said yesterday, it all depends on how the shutdown goes. If the shutdown fails, Chiwenga will be removed without any problems. If the shutdown is total, then Mnangagwa is going to be removed. So one of the two men is going to be removed within the next 2 days. So by the 24th, we're going to see the removal of one of these men because they would have lost power. Right. I don't want to talk a lot today because obviously Geza is coming at 8:30. I'll be back here at 8:30 so that we can continue with our analysis. Remember, 8:30 is not 20:30. 8:30 in the morning is not 20:30. 20:30 is 8:30 at night. So I don't know why he's coming at 8:30 in the morning. I've talked to everyone that is close to Geza. And unfortunately, no one knows what he's going to announce. I've literally gone to all the people. I've been sitting at this desk since around 2, trying to find out what's going on, who knows what. What I can tell you is that everybody is awake. There is no single person that I tried to reach today that I failed to reach. That is crazy. So something big is coming. An important announcement is coming. Guys, be aware that we're going into a very important period. And it's a transition that is taking place. So we are in a transition period. Be alert. This is not a joke. This is a serious period. Now, let's go to some quick news. I want to start with ZITF. So ZITF is kicking off today with the business days. So the theme is industrialization. This is turning out to be a joke. This thing is not subscribed. No international exhibitors here. The only people that are here are the Chinese and other chancers. So there's no proper international exhibitors here. No one wants to come to Zimbabwe. There's nothing happening here. So this is turning out to be a joke. ZITF, what a mess with the Zimbabwean economy not doing well. No one wants to invest their money and fail to take out their money. So that is the problem. Then we look at SADC. So SADC has had a meeting with the African Development Bank. So Elias Mahosi has received a delegation from the African Development Bank. You can see here, they've posted a nice picture. And that is Miss Lila F. Mokadem, the Director General of Southern Africa at the AFDB, and Ms. Mono Catherine Mupotola. Those two have visited SADC. SADC, after Mnangagwa took over, what a total disaster. This organization was doing so well, but they have lost it with Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa has destroyed SADC. He has never gone back there. He doesn't care. Remember what I told you. Mnangagwa was only interested in one thing, which is to destroy SADC. And then President Duma Boko has been named among the top time 100 Africans. So you can check out that President Duma Boko is number 2, top time 100 Africans. So at the top, we've got Director General of the World Health Organization, Mr. Chebresas, and then Dr. Duma Boko. We've got Mo Abudu, Nigerian media mogul, and the rest of the people down there. So go check it out on his page. President Duma Boko, one of my favorite presidents, doing very, very well. And then let's see what's happening in Zambia. Guys, Zambia, this election is going to be hot. So President Hakainde Hichilema, HH, is facing a lot of resistance and fake news. So every day there's a fake news about President Hakainde Hichilema. So today the news is that President Hakainde Hichilema has introduced a bill to control the media, but this has been explained very carefully. It's not President Hakainde Hichilema who has introduced the bill. The bill has been introduced by journalists. So you can go check it out in the Zambian press. President Duma Boko has not introduced any bill. And in fact, the Zambia Minister of Information and Media is just a facilitator. After the Zambia Media Council have introduced a layman's bill. So if you want to understand what's going on, go and look at the Zambian press. President Hakainde Hichilema, one of the most democratic presidents I've ever seen. He will never do anything to try to stay into power or to hold on to power. In fact, President Hakainde Hichilema is going to win very easily, and I'll be in Zambia during the elections, the Zambian elections, and I know that he's going to do very, very well. All these things that are being said about the space, the democratic space, is just fake news. President Hakainde Hichilema is doing very, very well, and I like him. What else do we have? Let's see, Tendai Biti. Tendai Biti doing very, very well. Let me show you what Tendai Biti has done. So Tendai Biti now has a channel, a YouTube channel. I follow it. So please go and follow Tendai Biti's channel. Let me show you what it is called. So Tendai Biti has a YouTube channel. So let's move it to here so that I don't look away. So that's Tendai Biti. Yesterday he posted a video. In fact, you can check out his videos here. He was preaching in church. So that is Tendai Biti, doing very, very well here. The channel is called Honorable Tendai Biti or Tendai Lakson Biti. Please go and subscribe here. We want him to do well. So go and check out. If you want to follow Tendai Biti, go over there and see what he has to say. I like him. I like Tendai Biti because he is one of the people that have stayed in the environment for a very, very long time. So let's support Tendai Biti in everything that he's doing. And I know that you guys are going to go over there and subscribe. So we don't want to end up with no politicians in our environment. That is crazy. Where Zanu-PF ends up with the only people that are in politics. Let's look at Chamisa. Chamisa has posted yesterday, overcome hate. If the world hates you, you know that it has hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. But this happened, that the world might be fulfilled, which is written in the law. They hated me without a cause. John 15, 18 to 19, 25. God, blessed Sabbath, God is in it. So God is in it. God is in it. That is Chamisa, homeboy wangu. From my home to Chamisa, it's no famba nitsoka. We will go on foot to Chamisa's home. If I want to go to Chamisa's village, I walk there. And he is amazing. Let's see what he said on Twitter. I want to check what Chamisa has said on Twitter. This is very important. Watch very carefully. Observe everything that is happening right now. It's very important. Everything is important. So Chamisa also tweeted on the Zanu-PF, and I want to show you what Chamisa is saying on the Zanu-PF. You saw people in water, busy trying to get some chicken from Chicken Slice. So Chamisa has tweeted on it, and I now want to show you what he tweeted. He is showing you this sad situation in Gokwe, where people were trying to get a piece of chicken inside of water. What a shame. Mnangagwa, Zara. Poverty is evil, man-made and human interests. This we must end. So yesterday I got a lot of calls to say, is Chamisa back in politics? Yes, Chamisa is back in politics, and he's going to do very, very well. There is a new coalition coming up, and everyone is going to be in it. We just need to understand how to manage this transition. There is a massive transition currently underway right now. Mnangagwa has failed, and Mnangagwa's government is coming to an end. The question is, how are we going to manage that transition? Geza, is it going to be the way? Kasukuwere, is it going to be the way? Chiwenga is going to be the way, or Chamisa? Or is there going to be an NTA as proposed? The biggest problem we have now is people come out and then they go away. So, Anam Igbo, they came with that NTA, they went away. A lot of other people come and propose one thing or the other, then they go away. However, the constant has been Geza. He's been there, present. He's a constant presence, and he's doing very, very well. So let's wait for 8:30 a.m. Remember, 8:30 is not 20:30. 8:30 is 8:30. So, yeah, I love it. Biti, Mawani, akauraya zvakawanda. Mkoma Bazera. Don't mix Dumapoko with HH. Yes, I love Dumapoko. He's amazing. I'm going to see him very, very soon. Gambakwe is the best content creator. I'm not a content creator. Guys, I saw Mdara Zanu Jenfan calling Mdara Geza a content creator. Jenfan, you are going to be jobless very soon. And you become a content creator. I can assure you, Anna Jenfan, they don't see what is coming. The whole Mnangagwa system is about to collapse. Mnangagwa himself is ran off and gone into hiding. He's never present. Mnangagwa is never there when it's a time of crisis. He runs off and waits for everything to blow over. You will never see Mnangagwa confronting a situation. Remember what I told you, what the whole veteran told me, that when Mnangagwa was in jail, when he was sentenced to death, he would cry from morning until evening, wailing until people phoned Mugabe and said, this is what is happening. Mugabe then phoned Smith, the former president of Zimbabwe, under colonialism, and said, Mugabe has offered to kill me and let this young man go. That is Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is going to run away every time there's a situation. He will leave other people to deal with it. And when he comes out, he will pretend as if nothing has happened. He never confronts a situation. And so, eventually, you are going to see someone else has to deal with this. Someone has to communicate it. Mudara uyo hana plan. Tikutongwa nemunhu ari absent. He is an absent leader. Mnangagwa. Let's see. What else is here? We've got so many comments today. And where is Ndebeles? Yes, we are all Ndebeles. I am Ndebele, you are Ndebele, we are Zimbabweans. That's good Ndebeles. That will not happen. Chiwenga. Yes, Chiwenga. Let's see what is made of. Chiwenga, for the last time, is going to be made to be forced into a move. We are going to see it. They are going to force Chiwenga into a move because he's getting more and more powerful. In the military, the amount of support for Chiwenga is shocking. It's over 90% right now. The only people that are left that support Mnangagwa is Sean and his friends. But at the brigadier level and down, the support for Chiwenga is massive. There is massive support. And Mnangagwa, even after he made all those changes, he can find out, he knows that no one supports him. And the military, as soon as the generals make up their minds, they're going to be on the side of Chiwenga. However, there is maneuvering taking place, and Chiwenga is being surrounded. So they're trying to surround him from the military, from the business, and politically. So that is why you saw yesterday there was such a chaos at Mbungo. What a chaos that took place at Mbungo. Mnangagwa just disappeared, and no one knows where he is since that time, including the people in Zanu. They don't know where he's gone. The people in the military, his bodyguards, they don't know where Mnangagwa is gone. It's shocking. I cannot believe what has happened yesterday. And we'll see today what happens. Is he going to feature? Is he going to appear? And how is that going to look like? We don't know. But let's wait for Geza. Everybody is waiting. And as I said, everyone that I tried to reach is awake. So since 2 a.m. when I was here, they've been awake. And all of them are saying they don't know what Geza is going to announce. So I'm going to bring this to an end. Let's see if there's any newspapers that have published. South African newspapers don't publish today. So this is a traveling day. People are coming back home from the villages. Joburg is like a village right now. Nobody in Joburg. Cape Town is where everything's happening. If you go to Cape Town, you're going to see how many people are there. Cape Town is amazing. Right now, everyone has traveled to Cape Town. So let's see if the Herald newspaper is published. Herald Zimbabwe. Herald Zimbabwe. Right, Herald Zimbabwe is published. So I'm going to take you through the Herald newspaper. And Herald Zimbabwe is a listed company on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange. So let's see what they are saying. Peace, unity, and right. So I'm going to show you here. This is the speech that was read on behalf of Mnangagwa by Garwe. So Garwe, this speech was read by Garwe. So Garwe here read the speech, and this is the speech that they are writing about here. In a speech read on his behalf by Garwe, the president said the country should remain united. So that is the speech here. And then ZITF, the prestigious ZITF rose to life today with the city abuzz with activity. And let's see. So in line with the tradition, President Mnangagwa is expected to tour various stands, interacting with exhibitors and witnessing firsthand the innovation and that underpins whatever. And his visit remains a key highlight of the fair. So let's see when he's going to do that. And Bosisa Moyo has been saying a few things. And then where Chapo is going to attend here. Let's see what happens. And let's see when this is going to happen. And then you can see the picture. You see Mdaram Tendi there in glasses. You see Garwe over here. We are not seeing the picture. Is Sekuru Wangu, Sekuru Masuka. And also, there is the Minister of State Security, Uyu. Minister of State Security, Matuke. He gave the closing speech. So Matuke gave the closing speech. And I thought I saw Gurus. No, not Gurus. I saw Uyu. I don't know road over there. They were over there. So, unfortunately, we're seeing a lot happening, but nothing happening at the same time. And then you see Muswere, Genfan. As I said, Genfan is not going to have a job very soon. There will be no job for Genfan. Very, very soon, a new group of people is coming. But who are those people? And what do you need in a new government? So let me tell you what you need in a new government. Currently, we've got a government that is centralized on one person. So the current government we have is centralized on Mnangagwa. They have got no agenda. They have got no strategy. And therefore, they produce nothing. If you look at the government of Mnangagwa, what have they produced? What change have they produced? All they do is to talk about projects, but they use those projects for corruption, so for stealing. That's why you see everything collapsing. You need a new government that is going to transform the economy. What the President Hakainde Hichilema has done in Zambia. When President Hakainde Hichilema came into Zambia, the kwacha gained value. There's massive construction taking place. You see investors every day in the country. When did you last see an investor in Zimbabwe? When did you last see a new construction? If you look at President Hakainde Hichilema, the construction of hospitals, the roads, there is a massive development in the country. If you walk into Lusaka, you can see that there's a new president. In Zimbabwe, there is nothing. All you see is Mnangagwa talking about extending his term. So what a disaster. And great hunger. He has collapsed 2 currencies during his tenure. And also, there is generally a politicized and what I can call polarized environment. There is no cohesion in the country. Mnangagwa's team is weak. There is no one in the government of Mnangagwa that's doing anything. What a disaster. It's terrible. I want to show you this guy. Before I go, let me show you a guy. Right. This guy, Akasimba. That's why I want to show you this guy before I go. I forgot to show you. There is one hell of a strong guy here. I want to show you Machinda Angu. Ndini ndotengesera mfeso uyu mve. Anonzi Godwin Maka. So Godwin Maka, the Musa Vunda biggest loser challenge at Blackstone Primary School in Harare was held as a great success. The high-octane fitness contest saw several top athletes taking part in the strength challenge, and you must Google Godwin Maka. Right, that is Muve, Ukaroa Muve, your body, in it so. my legs akasimba, my hands akasimba, plasi, tundevu twako, tunomera. Kana ukaona usingameri ndevu, wapera, ndo panotanga kutadza kuti wapera. So good job, Godwin Maka. Go check him out on social media. Amazing job. And also fitness, amazing. So, as I said, let's now go to our sponsor. Today is our last day. So today is our last day of the UK special. If you order today and you're in the UK, you get 2 packets. When you pay for 1. This is the last day of this special. And then we're going to start our Harare and Bulawayo special. This app is amazing. Go check it out. And usatungwe nema saladi. Usatungwe nema saladi. 1 liter engine turns into 3 liters. 1 kickstart, and you don't have to crank it. So masaladi these days are kupisa. Imagine uchita za kupisa. So this girl, she's been coming out saying that don't go on the national shutdown. Tagwirei muve dilai naye ikoko ku Harare. Okay, I would like to thank all of you for watching. And as I said, we are watching. I'm going to be up. I'm going to be present. We need to see what is happening with Mnangagwa. And then we're going to see what is happening with Geza at 8:30 this morning. It's going to be amazing. This is the moment of truth. This is a moment of transition. If you are in politics, do not be on the wrong side. So do not be on the wrong side. Support the protest. Yesterday, people have been paid off at Precab farm. If you go to Comrade Nyokayama channel, the people that have been paid off have been exposed. So the list of people that were paid off in the teachers union, in the nurses union, in ZCTU, they've been exposed. Don't be Chikananda. Don't be Chikananda. Stop it and support everybody else. Support Geza. So they've just posted a video now. I haven't even heard about it. So let's see whose voice this is.
Yes,
okay, so that's not Comrade Nyokayama. You can go and check it out over there. I just wanted to know who it is because they posted right now as I'm talking. So go to Comrade Nyokayama channel and they've posted something. Go there and watch it. But they've said who has taken money. So someone was paid yesterday at Precab farm, and those people have been listed. The ZCTU has announced that they're waiting for Geza to explain his agenda. And the rest of the unions and the parties have said they are with it. So Promise Mkwananzi has issued a statement. He said the CC is with them. So automatically Chamisa is with them. The only people that have said they don't know is the nurses. They've said they will see. They're not going to say. The teachers, they've said that they will see. They're not going to say. The ZC2, they've said they will see. They'll have to see. The reason is a bunch of people were paid off yesterday at Precab farm by Auxilia Mnangagwa, Muroi. Muroi. But it's okay. I want to tell you guys something. We don't need a union. We are the union. So, Imimi, you people are the union. And for sure, there's no one stupid enough to send their kids to school. You will not see a child at the school. So even if you are the union wakabadaro, mucha teacher na iko mega wakabadaro. And I know it's not the teachers, it's just the union guys who are paid. So let's all be very alert. This has to succeed. And we are supporting it here at Gambakwe. Definitely, I've got no doubt about it. I support the national shutdown. But it's clear that some people have been paid. So let's see what happens. Is it going to succeed, the payoff that they've done? Okay, I think I've covered everything. I tend to talk too much. 36 minutes. I'm talking longer than Makandiwa. All right, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. I'll see you again within the next 2 hours. 8:30 will be here, giving you the updates as Mdara Geza is going to be speaking and is giving a very, very important speech, which no one knows about, what it is that is going to say. It's causing chaos in the security sector. They are working overtime. I'll try to find out what Mdara is going to say, but I know that he's going to say something very important. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And a good day to you. Oh, let's see what else I can play here as I leave. Rombo Chaga, ka music, kano pisa. Kano pisa.
Push on the beat. Gambakwe